Okay. So who are you?
My name Devon.
Okay. How old is you?
I'm 30 years old.
Okay. And where you born?
I was Ridgecrest, California.
Okay. What you doing in Bakersfield?
Um, if things ain't work out between me and my family and shit, in another city, a nigga had to find his own way to survive and shit. This nigga got put on the streets and shit due to certain circumstances, situations. The nigga end up breaking in houses and shit. Nigga went to the pen and got out. Nigga, that made me do a program out here in Bakersfield and shit. Ran into my soulmate, who was one of the program house managers and shit. Started my life out here in Bakersfield and shit. I've been stuck out here ever since. It's hard to go because I started my life out here with her, my soulmate and shit. And I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to leave and shit. It's so hard. But from time to time, I take trips out of town and shit to other states and shit. But yeah.
Okay. So how long you been homeless for?
Since the beginning of, since the end of 2022. Got locked up May of 2023. Got out January 2024. Been homeless ever since. All that time.
Okay.
But I'm not really homeless. My credit score 717. I got a set income and shit. It's just my ex, my soulmate. She just shattered my life to pieces when she up and left and ain't tell me shit. I don't know why I don't go get a house or none of that shit. None of that shit interests me, or none of that shit ain't no house or home. If it ain't no one you can share it with, that's why I don't buy none of that shit. I'm cool on that shit. As long as I got me a fat burger and shit, some fries and shit, some smokes, I'm good.
Yes, sir. You say you got locked up. Can you speak on what you got locked up for?
All my charges for being in the pen is 1st degree burglary, 2nd degree burglary, and 2nd degree GBI.
Okay, and stuff. Shit. When you did that, was you like under the influence or was you like sober?
2nd degree burglary was sober. 1st degree burglary was sober. And GBI, I was under the influence.
Okay. So, Devon, what was your life like before you was like homeless? You know, how was your childhood as a kid growing up?
Shit. Pardon me, man. It was hard. Shit. Pardon me, my hands frozen. It was hard, man. I grew up in Child Protective Services and shit. Come to find out, my mom ain't with me because I was black and the rest of her family is white, and they hate black people and shit. So yeah, my mom, Tabitha Dixon, aka Tabitha Mackin, aka Tabitha a bunch of last names because she a hoe, sat me on my grandma's front porch, and didn't notify my grandma that her son was on her front porch until she was a mile down the street and shit. Anyway, my grandma said I ain't taking care of that nigger baby and shit. My auntie, aka Tammy Simmons, came and picked me up and took care of me and shit until she had to go to jail and take care of some warrants, so she had to send me to Texas. End up getting abused and shit by Blondie and shit, which is Michael Goodwin, aka my daddy, I love you, side of the family. And I end up calling the police. They put me in Child Protective Services and shit. Once they found out about the abuse and shit that they did and the investigation and shit, thoroughly proceeded in the process of verifying all the things that I told Child Protective Services I was abused for. Anyways, and yeah, just like it was crazy. My life of it, foster home to foster home to group home, adoption, to adoption. I don't know how to explain it. It was just rough. It was hard. That's why I developed a broken soul at a young age. Shout out to Rod Wave. I love you, bro. You're my motivation, inspiration for writing music, bro. It's gonna take a strong, strong heart to heal my broken soul, and I hope one day I find woman in my life and shit. One that's gonna stand by my side till I die.
Okay, damn, Devon, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Freaking, So right now, are you currently homeless in the streets of Bakersfield?
Homeless because I choose to be. I don't gotta be
Okay.
living like this, man. It's crazy because people tell me, a youngster, why you living like that? And I'm like, bro, I ain't got no motivation, inspiration for shit in this life. I got no hope or faith or nothing. No more. Ever since my soulmate, my ex, left me and didn't say shit and promised me she would never leave me anyways, man. That's another story. So I've been low ever since. Like, I've been low, and like I thought that when I get my checks and shit every month and shit like that, my spirit would be lifted. I would be inspired to go and live like I'm dying and shit, cause I just got that money and shit in my checking account, but none of that shit happen. It occurs. Pardon me. I still feel low even when I get my checks and shit every month and shit. And it's like, man, I don't know how to get over this hump. And hopefully one day I get over this hump. And yeah, man, life goes on.
Okay. So you think that like most homeless people, they choosing to be homeless?
A select few of them, yeah, I believe so, because vulnerability took over their lifestyle. Like, vulnerability took over my lifestyle, and that's a part of the main reason why I can't get myself out of this situation. But I hope and pray one day that all those individuals who had a vulnerability take over their lifestyle get up and get back on their feet again and live life, man, to the fullest. And yeah, my name Devon Ventry, but anyways, man, yeah, I'm gone.